phones, Babylons can't crack the code.
The college football transfer portal is a very hot topic in college football nowadays, as every day there seems like there's a new player entering the portal, whether they be graduates, former highly touted recruits, or players that have balled out on the group of 5 level and are looking to upgrade and potentially go and show their talents in a bigger conference on bigger stages. With all that being said, there was a recent transfer announcement from Rice to North Carolina State in wide receiver Bradley Rozner. And even though he was a good player at Rice and had a solid amount of production in his time as an Owl, the biggest story with him transferring to North Carolina State is not that it was his play at Rice, but more so that he's going into his 8th year of college football. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Bradley Rozner and his football journey all the way up to this 8th year of college football he's about to take in 2023 and what his role could be with the Wolfpack for this upcoming college football season. Before I move on, remember to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Now let's get into it. To start this video, I'm going to be talking about Rozner and his high school days at Needville High in Needville, Texas. Rozner was a big, lengthy receiver in Texas, standing at 6'5" and weighing in roughly about 200 pounds, or just under that, in fact. He was known for his talents on the basketball court, being an all-district type of player, and he had a strong senior campaign in which he finished 33 receptions on the gridiron for 805 yards and a total of 8 touchdowns. This was pretty promising, especially with his size, what he did as a dual sport athlete and playing Texas high school football, which is some of the best in the nation. However, this would not really bode well for him as a recruit for some reason, as Rozner ultimately was not very known not only on the Texas prep scene as a recruit, but nationally as well. In that 2016 recruiting class, he went completely unranked, and he wasn't on many people's radars at all, and he still had aspirations to be a D1 football player, so he decided to take a route that many people do have to take year in and year out, and that was to go JUCO, and he would end up going to Cisco College in Texas. Just like many JUCO athletes out there, the goal for Rozner early on at Cisco College was to show up early on, show your production, and improve and develop as a player to take your game to the next level of college football. However, Rozner would have to wait to show his talents on the field to many college football programs, even Cisco College. And this was because he was injured to start his career at Cisco College. He missed his entirety of his freshman campaign in 2016, redshirting. 2017, he would miss yet again another season getting injured back-to-back years. This time, he would take a medical redshirt, so he would be officially a redshirt freshman during his first year of technically playing JUCO football, 3rd year there at Cisco College in the 2018 college football season. Luckily, he did not have any setbacks that caused him to miss playing time or to keep him back from getting to that D1 level, as he had a good year with Cisco College, having 616 receiving yards through the air, averaging 68 receiving yards per game, and an impressive 13 touchdowns through the air in only 9 games played. With this 1 year of tape at Cisco College, where he showed a lot of good production, being a big body receiver who can make plays down the field and be a legitimate red zone threat, he would end up being ranked as a 3-star prospect according to the 24/7 Sports composite JUCO rankings in that 2019 class, the number 30 player overall in his position, and the number 244th player nationally. He would end up going to Rice. Despite the slow start to his college football career because of injuries at Cisco College, Rozner would take off immediately at Rice and became a key contributor to that offense, and was even second in receiving touchdowns on that team, and was a big-time leader of that offense in that receiving room. As in 2019 for the Owls, in 12 games played, he had 55 receptions, 770 receiving yards through the air, averaging 14 yards a reception, and 5 touchdowns through the air in total. He was even an All-Conference USA second-team member picked by Phil Steele. Because of that 2019 campaign, there was a lot of high expectations for Rozner, going into 2020, as he was expected to take that leap and potentially become a 1,000-yard type of guy, and to really just improve and develop his game even more, being one of the top players in Conference USA and being that go-to option for Rice in the Conference USA. He was even named to a Politnikov Award preseason watch list. Now, unfortunately for Rozner, he did not play a game in 2020. When practices started back up, he got injured and ultimately decided to sit out the remainder of the 2020 campaign, in which Rice played a shortened season, only playing 5 games in which they went 2-3. Although he missed the entirety of the 2020 campaign, Rozner was still expected to be a big-time player in 2021 for Rice, as he was named to yet again another preseason Bolitnikov Award watch list and a preseason All-Conference USA projected type of player. However, he would get the injury bug yet again, playing in one game in 2021, the season opener. He played in that one game, he recorded 2 receptions for 30 yards, and that was his 2021 campaign. And after that year, he was granted another year of eligibility because of a medical hardship, and he was able to play in 2022, which he still had another free year of eligibility, having 2 more years going into the 2022 campaign, because back in 2020, if you kept up with what happened in the world, which more than likely you knew what was happening, everyone in college football got an extra year of eligibility if you played college football in that season. Fortunately for Rozner, the 2022 college football season treated him just fine, as he was fully healthy and played in every game for Rice and had a great season, his best year to that point, as he led the team in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns. In that 2022 campaign, in 13 games played, 44 receptions for 876 receiving yards, averaging nearly 20 yards a reception, and a total of 10 touchdowns through the air. He was expected to be a big-time player yet again for Rice with his last year of eligibility in 2023. However, late in the transfer portal cycle, he would end up entering the portal and eventually found his way to North Carolina State. A big reason why he chose NC State over a variety of other schools is because of their offensive system that favors wide receivers heavily and one that passes the ball a lot. He had this to say: "Numbers don't lie. When I was considering my options, it played a big role because obviously my dream is to play in the NFL. I need to put myself in the best position possible." As a player, he can bring a lot to the table to NC State in 2023. Standing in at 6'5", 200 pounds, 210, he's someone that can use his size, his frame, to be a proven red zone threat. As in the 2 years that he was healthy at Rice, he was a guy who was very proven with his hands, being a big play guy down the field for the long balls. He is a proven player in the red zone. He has a good route running tree, and more importantly, he has a good amount yards after the catch, as he's hard to bring down, knows how to follow blocks, and ultimately is smart when he has the ball in his hands. This is quite the underrated pickup for the Wolfpack, as it never hurts to add more to your receiving room, especially when that said receiver is 6'5" and a proven red zone target. Well guys, you made this far in today's video. Drop something down in the comment section below what videos you want to see on this channel in the future, and before you head out, remember to smash that like button, turn those post notifications, and subscribe if you haven't already. B. Kelly out.